how's it going?
Good morning. It's
Awesome.
going well.
Thank you for bringing that magazine. Come on in and have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Rebecca. Good morning. What Golf Digest? All right. Awesome. Come on in.
Hello.
Hey, Devin. How's it going?
Great. And you?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you for bringing your magazines. These look pretty interesting. I'm going to be sad when you guys are cutting them up. So, you guys, I saw that you brought your card back. Thank you.
Yes.
How did it go last week? You know what? I was reading your sticky note. Did you have any luck with that?
I'm trying, but it's, I think it's just going to continue to take time.
Yeah. So, Devin, I'm not gonna give away any secrets, but Devin wanted to kind of have a few specific people acknowledge him acting like a gentleman. Sometimes, the people that you want to acknowledge that, they kind of go unnoticed and they don't really see all the effort that you are putting in. How's it been for you ladies?
It's been good. People really start to see like a change in like my attitude.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my mom really likes it, so it actually helps out at home too.
Awesome. Good.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's where, I have always been pretty well behaved with my teachers because they give me grades.
Mm-hmm.
And but at home I have a little bit more of a problem.
Right.
And so I've been trying really hard to carry these skills into the home, and my mom mentioned the same thing, like Rebecca's mom did. She said she's happy with that. And but my dad doesn't like it when I open the door for him because he says that he's supposed to open the door for me, but so he's been opening the door for me, which is
Okay.
very nice. So my little brother's following that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what you guys are doing is actually influencing your peers and your siblings, and awesome. Did you have anything, Kimberly, you kind of just said your dad doesn't want you opening the door for him. Have you guys had any other hiccups or anything while you're trying to act like a lady or a gentleman?
You can go first.
Yeah, I was more like I open the door for everybody. I just kind of enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's just more of a skill.
Yeah.
And like I said, my attitudes changed a whole lot. I just enjoy doing it because I like it. I don't expect to get anything back from it.
Right. Okay. That intrinsic reward. Awesome. Devin, I was talking to someone earlier and they were saying that they went to open a door for someone and the person wasn't actually going through that door, so they kind of were annoyed because they were standing there holding the door open. Did that happen to you this week?
Yes. I was opening the door for a lady that I thought was coming into the building, and I opened the door and I'm just waiting, and she's on her phone. So I'm waiting, and she's still on her phone, and I'm like, "Are you going in?" And she's like, "Oh no, don't worry about me." And I'm like, "I've been opening this door for you."
Right.
You're supposed to go with the door.
This was for you.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, okay. And so like when I went in, and
Yeah.
like 2 minutes later, then she comes in. I'm like, whatever. You
Yeah.
couldn't just come in and still talk on the phone. So
Sometimes it's hard when we get kind of shut down like that. You're trying to do something polite, you're trying to help someone else out, and it's not really being reciprocated. It's really important, though, when that happens, that you don't ever stop doing what you know is right to do, right? You even though somebody doesn't appreciate it, doesn't mean that it goes unnoticed. So it is definitely something you're going to want to keep up with. Awesome. So, were you guys able to hit all your goals?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Pretty early in the week too.
Pretty
so
easy?
I was happy about that.
Nice. Awesome.
So
Well,
intimidated by doubling our goals. Thank you.
nice. It wasn't as intimidating as you had thought. And red or red?
red.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Awesome. Well, I'm so happy to hear that. Not only are you guys just excelling with these character traits and acting like ladies and gentlemen, but other people are starting to recognize this as well. That is, you guys are doing my job for me. You're teaching your classmates, so that's amazing. So, like I said last week, for you guys to be bringing these magazines in, we're going to be making a collage. And as you guys know, this is our last session. This collage, I want you to basically sum up what you've learned and how acting like a lady or a gentleman has made you feel. We've talked a lot about different professionals and our parents and our role models who are professionals, and how this has helped influence their future. And maybe has even contributed to their success. Shaking hands, being polite with their customers. So I want you guys to include that in there, you know, how acting like a lady or a gentleman, having manners, being a moral human being can help influence your future. And just kind of incorporate what you think that is on a piece of paper. There's no one right way to do this. And you guys have also gotten to get to know each other a lot more just through sharing and reflection. So if you see a picture that you know, Devin, you might think Rebecca would like it a lot, maybe pass it over to her, you know. Help each other out, okay? So I have a couple different pairs of scissors here. Here's the fun ones where they cut the little designs and stuff, and each of you will have one page. I have a couple magazines here myself, so if you guys want to use these, feel free to use those as well. And then here's a couple glue sticks, okay?
Thank you.
So if anybody wants to put some bacon on there, here's some of that. So Devin, how have and we can just discuss also why you guys are working, all right? Feel free, you guys can talk. We're just gonna kind of hang out. How has this newfound gentleman attitude? How has that affected you on the football field? How have your teammates responded?
My teammates think it's funny because, you know, I'll let someone know, like, hey, that was a great hit.
Yeah.
Or good job. And they're like, why are you even telling me that? And I sometimes have to catch myself like, why am I telling you that?
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's a good thing.
It's starting to come natural.
Yeah. And so it was funny. And I opened the door for my sister to get in the car. And I was walking to the other side and she like reached over just to open up my door. And I was like, oh, you've never done that, but I've never really opened the door for her. So, I mean, being able to see how, you know, it's actually other people are watching, it's cool.
Yeah.
Here you were talking about wanting to be a gentleman, and a gentleman always tips his hat when a lady walks by. So even though it's a lady tipping her hat, it just might work for you, I thought.
Nice one, Kimberly.
Thank you.
Awesome. Some of these are golfer.
Really cool.
So one thing that we never really touched on was how a lady or a gentleman dresses. You guys have all, I'm noticing right now, you guys have already, compared to the first week, I've noticed that you've all kind of changed your style a little bit also. Yeah.
And that goes along with this that I'm putting out right now, which is a woman in a dress that covers her whole body. I think, I'm not to be judgmental, but a lot of the people that we have at school here wear clothing that does not meet the dress code. So I'm trying to cut this out because it's a dress that actually meets dress code.
Right, so kind of just following the rules.
Because how do you take yourself seriously when you have your stomach hanging out? How does anyone else take you seriously?
Yeah.
That's true. Never thought about that.
Wanting to be a, you know, you wouldn't want your grandparents to see you in those clothes. Why would you want your teachers to see you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, around authority members and authority figures.
Yeah.
So Rebecca, you're cutting out a couple words.
Yeah.
Oh, consider it our A game.
Yeah.
Right? Always trying your best.
Yeah. And then knowing that I have the power to change things about me that I want to change.
That is excellent.
Being accountable.
Yeah. Awesome. So one thing I want to remind you guys of.
One with Tom Cruise dressed in a nice suit and everything.
Thank you. That goes well. Yeah, right next to the woman dressed appropriately. Thank you.
So I want to remind you guys that these collages are for you to keep. I want this to be kind of an all-inclusive, reflective piece about what we've learned here. And in the past when I've done something like this, my students, they like to put this on the front of their binder, so it's a constant reminder of the growth that you guys have had in these last 3 weeks, and kind of just reminding yourselves to be ladies and gentlemen. Oh, being the sweetest.
Yep, I think that's important. I think it's underestimated how important it is to be sweet to others.
Right.
To hold your tongue.
guys, I want to just have you pause for just 1 second in your collage making. So, as you guys all know, last week when we did the sticky notes, we did the parking lot game, right? You guys wrote down a couple of unresolved issues that you felt we didn't really get to. And I know we were able to discuss a couple of these, but I want to let you know that just because the group session is over as of today, that we are not done helping each other. We're not done helping each other grow. What I'm actually going to do is next week, I'm going to follow up with you guys individually. I'll come find you on campus, or I'll call you in just maybe for a couple minutes during a class. And I want to just kind of do like an individual follow-up reflection type of meeting where you guys can come back and tell me how it's been to go out on your first week without having anyone follow up with you and without having an actual ladies and gentlemen's card where you're holding yourself to a goal, where you're just doing it on your own. And I want to just follow up and see how you guys are feeling about being out on your own, leaving the nest, okay? So I'm going to let you guys, you can continue working on these until lunchtime, but I do want to let you know that I'm going to give you one last business card, and this one doesn't have any goals on the back, okay? There's no stamps on the back, it's just the reminder with your signature, okay? So these are what, I want you to keep these as long as you need them, as long as you need these reminders, okay? You can keep them in your wallet or in your purse, okay? So go ahead and pass them on. Take one and pass them on. And then again, yeah, you guys can continue just working on these collages until lunchtime and keep just discussing with each other, and that's it.
Okay.
All right, thank you guys.
Is a huge golfer.
Oh,
Playing golf.
Cool.
awesome.
Thank you. It's cool to see someone who likes to do something I like to do.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I've stopped it. I don't think